I'm just gonna come in and introduce the scene and we're good. Reception B-roll. So how do you film reception B-roll? How do you take cinematic shots of the reception B-roll? So in this day and age, you should have a drone, okay? I mean, if you're doing weddings, you should have a drone. I mean, it depends on where you're at on planet Earth, but you should have a drone. Right now, DJI has DJI Mini 2 just dropped. I think last month or something. DJI Mini 2 just dropped, and that drone doesn't require you to register it with the authorities. I mean, of course, you got to fly it in safe zones and stuff like that, but you are not required to be a pilot or to take any of those exams and stuff like that. So there's no reason as to why you shouldn't be, you shouldn't have a drone and why you shouldn't be using a drone. Because honestly, a drone will just, up your production value tremendously, and you can charge more money because of that, because of the aerial shots, right? You can position your business differently and offer your clients more, so your production value will just go off the roof, out the roof. So, yeah, so the reason I'm saying that is because now I always shoot my establishing shots with, I always do aerial shots for my establishing shots. If that means the church, if that means the ceremony venue and the reception venue, I always shoot these locations, these venues with a drone. So I introduce these venues with an aerial shot, and then now I start doing all the groundwork as far as gimbals, as far as pan and tilts, as far as sliders and all that stuff to kind of like collaborate with the aerial shot to kind of like mix it up and just make it more cinematic. But I always do the aerial shots because the aerial shots just ups your production value. So there's no excuse as to why you shouldn't be having a drone for your wedding films. If you don't get the drone, I mean, you giving all your work, you pretty much might as well just, tell your competition to like just bow down and say, guys, you win, take all the clients, right? So anyway, B-roll for reception, I always use some aerial shots. If you don't know what kind of aerial shots to take for this part of the section, I will definitely add a link to the drone shots that you can take. Or not a link, I'll probably even just put some notes or put a video on the different types of aerial shots you can take to kind of help you guys. But yeah, so do the aerial shots to introduce those are establishing shots to introduce the venue, the reception venue. And then now, if you have time, go inside the reception where it's taking place and do take details of everything as far as like the tables, the greeting cards, everything that's in there that is going to be unique to that couple. You go in there inside and you take video of these things. So some guests will be like signing, there'll be like guest books, there'll be like guests dropping what is this, like letters and money or whatever, and just gifts. So there'll be like a gift table. There'll be a table where there's like names and stuff like that, assigned tables. So like take some of that B-roll. You might not use it later, but at least it's always good to have that there with you. Okay, guys, it's always good to take extra B-roll because you never know how the edit goes. And maybe later you might want to show your potential clients if they ask, oh, do you take footage of this, of the greeting tables, of this? Like, yeah, matter of fact, I have it right here with me. So you show them on your laptop because, of course, when you're meeting with a client, you're going to have more work than what's on your website. So you just show them all the other work. And I go as far as opening Final Cut Pro for my clients and kind of show them the different edits that I do and the different color grading, just to kind of separate me from the other people who are not even showing them behind the scenes and different things, you know, just to give myself an edge over my competition. But you can check out the bonuses. In the bonus, I'll kind of add stuff to kind of give you an edge over your competition when it comes to booking weddings. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I do. Another thing is you can take B-roll shots of the tables and the little decorations on the tables, but make sure to take footage of all the things that will be unique to that couple, because sometimes the centerpiece during the reception sometimes means a lot to the couple or defines or explains the couple kind of thing. I did this wedding where the couple, they grow like citrus oranges, right? So on the centerpieces, they had flower pots, and in those pots, there was little orange trees growing, and they actually had little oranges on them, like real oranges. These people, they have a company that they grow orange trees. So there was the whole theme, even their cake, there were oranges on their cake. Not real oranges, but kind of like, you know, decorations of oranges. So they love oranges. And that was the whole theme of their wedding. So like taking footage of stuff like that, like those small details, just shows the couple and other potential brides that this person really captures details. So take B-roll shots at receptions of those little details on tables and just decorations around the whole reception, just so the couple and whoever watches the video sees that you do pay attention to the details. Okay, so that's how you do reception B-roll. So I will add more notes on what to look for reception B-roll, and I will also have behind the scenes of me taking some B-roll at the reception, like some drone shots and just some table shots and stuff like that. So watch the behind the scenes in the topics in the section below. So thank you, and let's move on to the introductions. You gotta take the Mr. and Mrs. And right now the wind is blowing, so I don't need to really add any movement here because the wind is blowing. So I'll just let the wind blow and I'll keep this still.